Well, I saw you running around here. You're still doing preparations for the performance, or are you all set?
Well, this was actually kind of an interesting procedure because I feel like I could probably be doing preparations forever, you know? I don't know when you decide that it's done. But also, I guess I realized I had this concept that I was working on for the last couple of months, but I only got into the space on Sunday, and it's 10 meters underground, huge ceilings, and made completely of bricks and concrete. So once I got in there was really a lot to figure out with the sound and how to make it all work down there, because it's not the most accommodating venue for sound.
But how to make use of all the space.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned that I'm talking to Emma from Magic Island.
Hi.
And this year you've released your EP Warm Heaven. And this performance you're putting on is also called Warm Heaven. Was the idea for the performance there before you did this EP, or was it coming along pretty much at the same time?
No, I guess that EP came out, but I'm kind of a slow producer, so those songs were all quite old. So the EP came out only in July, but then I guess shortly before we started the plan for Here, and as soon as I saw the dungeon in the basement, I thought that it's quite a good contrast because it's so much like a hell or like a Dante's Inferno kind of area. So I thought that could be a good play then to bring something in connection to the Warm Heaven, some element of hell. And the EP is all about kind of existential crises and anxiety. So I guess it kind of makes sense, your personal like hell or heaven, Yeah.
And when people start to access your performance, where do they start? In which part of the whole inferno?
Or they start in hell.
Oh.
Right away in hell. I don't know how much I should give away, but I guess this is on the internet, or no one will know. Then you start in hell. Then you will be invited into purgatory, sort of the waiting room. And then you will be slowly invited into heaven. But I guess each kind of world has its challenges. So hell is quite offensive, I think, and will be maybe not so comfortable for people with the sound and the movements. So I wonder how many people will leave and not make it to heaven. Also the waiting period, that's the point. It's maybe kind of uncomfortable. It's a long time of just waiting, and there's not so much maybe for people to experience. So I wonder how many people will make it through there. But this is kind of the point. Like, really, I have to say, I thought everything, I kind of went a bit OCD, and everything in there is with a purpose. Every part of the sound that you see, the rooms, the dancing, everything is with a purpose. So I hope that everyone has enough perseverance to get to heaven,
And you said you've mentioned dancers down there. Is it the first time you're collaborating in the field of dance?
Actually, yeah, it is. Usually I'm alone,
And I saw recently, I'm not sure if you took part, but you shared a lot of your art, artists you're friends with, of their projects. You took part in arts exhibitions. Is that something you aim for, to like not only do your music on your own, but to collaborate with different fields?
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get a bit more involved in that now, and maybe what I've realized is, there's kind of different ways you can work with other people, There's like bands or having choir or some different methods, but I think maybe I'm interested in this installation and more theater or dance world, these big immersive things. I think that suits me personally, and maybe the music also.
Yeah. And I saw in this text to your piece, Warm Heaven, it says it kind of looks at the in-between, or a difference between desire and reality. And would you say that desire is something that takes you from reality, takes you somewhere else?
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about this. about love and desire, and these are two different things. Love is something that you have, and desire is something that you want. And I've been reading and watching a lot of kind of things about these concepts of relationships, not only romantic, but with yourself and with other people. And I do think that desire is kind of like it's removing you out of what is reality and rational. So, and in the project here, I think this is kind of, in this project specifically, it's more brought into maybe the club scene or something that I'm trying to talk about, which you'll understand when you see the performance, or it's more with the dance and the soundtrack, referencing maybe the club scene about desire versus what is true and real and deep, you know, what you want or what you have. And the way that these different ideologies move you in certain directions. Yeah.
And who are the people that you're working together with on this performance?
I have 5 dancers. That's Omi Tabari and Julian Wechselbaumer and Mark Stromig and Sebastian Dure and one more, Dennis Hüppel. And then I have 2 cellists also with me, Shelly Sorensen and Rachel Moa. Who else is involved there? And Anatomy Fleur. They designed the heaven. They're floral installation practice, floral designers. So they designed the heaven. So you have to wait to get to the heaven.
Yeah. So there's something
beautiful.
Something beautiful at the end. Nice.
Warm. Yeah.
Warm. And one last question: would you say that in your work, like by doing music or in your personal life, you aim to create something like a warm heaven for you or for your friends?
Yeah, I guess I would like, that's the ideal for sure, to have a warm heaven in your life and in your friends and in your community. And I would say, like, you've been a part of the community here in Neukölln for a few years too. Like, I think like it's pretty positive, constructive place where people support each other. I think like that's really nice. But I think also with this work and with the EP, it's also about kind of the struggles, because nothing is ever easy and good all the time. And I think we're living in a harder world that we were before, that it's even harder to find maybe like some happiness or some true meaning in your life or in your work. Yeah. I don't know. So I'm pretty depressed. Goodbye. But I'm sticking it through.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people will find themselves in a warm heaven tonight.
I hope so.
And tomorrow
I hope
night.
they don't get stuck in hell. Yeah.
No. Okay. Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you, babe.
Thanks for being here.
Nice to see you again. Bye.
Bye.